Yesterday, we learned about the meter and the centimeter. We learned that a centimeter is very small, about the size of your fingernail, and that a meter is a little bit larger. And we also learned that 100 centimeters make up 1 meter. So I have my meter stick here just to remind us that this is 100 centimeters or 1 meter long. Now, today, we're gonna talk about the meter again, but we're gonna talk about what happens when you have a bigger distance and a meter just really doesn't cut it anymore. So we're gonna talk about a kilometer or a kilometer. So yesterday we had 100 centimeters to make up 1 meter. Today, 1,000, it's a lot, 1,000 meters equals 1 kilometer. When you think of meters, still think about a baseball bat, so think shorter distance. So if you were trying to describe the length of your driveway or the length of your house, it would make sense for you to use meters. But if you wanted to describe the distance to get from your house to school or from your house to church, then it would make more sense for you to use kilometers. Now, with meters, the thing that's similar to a meter is a yard that we're familiar with. And then with kilometers is similar to a mile. So that might help you. If that confuses you, then don't even worry about it. But if that's helpful for you, a kilometer is similar to a mile. So we're gonna take a look at our workbook page and give it a try. All right, so we have page 269 in front of us. We're still talking about length and distance, and today we had meters and centimeters yesterday, and we added a kilometer or a kilometer. So the main thing for us to remember is that there are 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. And so we said that a kilometer is a longer distance. So think about like going to your house, from church, or from school. So complete this statement. This was from yesterday. I'm going to do a little bit of this for you, or with you, not for you. Who remembers yesterday 1 meter equaled how many centimeters? You can shout it out if you want, or you can whisper it quietly or not say anything because you're talking to a computer screen, right? It should be 100 centimeters. The next one, 1 kilometer, a kilometer equals how many meters? It's right up here, 1,000. All right. For this section, it wants us to circle the best measurement. Now, we have to think back to yesterday because our options are centimeter, meter, and kilometer. We're gonna do the same thing here, circle the better estimate. So they're giving us an actual number here, and we have to decide would it be in meters or kilometers. This section, I don't want you to get confused. It's a little tricky when you first look at it, but it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. So the first one says, Jordan has 5 meters of fishing line. How many centimeters of fishing line does Jordan have? So think kind of like multiplication. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So if I have 2 meters, think about taking your 2 meters times your 100 centimeters. Another way to think about it is if this block right here is equal to 1 meter and 100 centimeters, and you had another one that's also a meter and 100 centimeters, this one plus this one equals 200. The other thing you notice is you have 2 zeros, 2 zeros. This is a 1, so it's 1. This is a 2, so it's 2. The pattern is going to continue. And then it's got a question for you. The next one, Mariah jogged 4 kilometers this morning. How many meters did Mariah jog? So this is the same thing, except instead of 1 and 100, you have 1 and 1,000. So I can think about it in multiplication if I want, 2 times 1,000. Or I can think about, I think you can see that on the bottom here, yeah. This being 1,000, and then here's another 1,000. So I'd have 1,000, and then I would have 2,000. So you'll finish that out for the chart. All right, if we flip to the back, where's my spot? Oh, there it is. All right. Think of the real object and mark the best measurement unit. So again, think of the real thing. So a real soccer field, a real soccer ball, and this is like a map. So think of like a map when we went to Legoland. Think of the real object, a real road. So think about this is like a road going all the way down here. A football field with a track around it and a traffic sign. Complete the table. I'm not going to do this one for you. This is exactly the same as the front. This one, they want you to measure. And then this one, think of the real object and mark the best estimate. If you have any questions, let me know.